Hello, good morning and welcome to a very sunny Malaga. In this episode, we explore the city of Malaga, check out the local amenities and refreshments, and back on board we enjoy our first ever visit to the Veranda. It was another early start for me as I whizzed around a quiet ship getting some more footage for our up and coming ship tour. We decided today that we'd pop up to the buffet and have breakfast up there for a change, so here's a look at what was on offer. As you can see, it was a really good selection and all our food choices were hot. There's one for you, Lindsay.
Very nice. It's big enough for staff, so it's big enough for me.
Dynasty.
Going back a bit.
Yeah. Got wear shoulder pads to get on that one. Wow. Yeah, that's big enough. Quite pleasant now though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're too hot with that coat on.
It's warm. Yeah.
It was a very pleasant walk in, and as you can see on the left hand side there were lots of stalls all there for the Christmas market. Last time we were in Malaga we tried to get to the Alcazaba on the hop on hop off bus and we failed, so this time we thought we'd try the elevator. So we tried to get up in the elevator this time to get up to the fort, and it's temporarily closed.
Out of order.
Out of order it says, so we're now going to not go to the top but see if we can spend some time in these beautiful Japanese gardens. So, it's good morning.
From Malaga.
Yes.
And as you can see, it's bright and sunny.
It's bright and sunny, yeah, lovely. And warm. We sort of dressed for colder temperatures than this. They said it was only going to get to 15, 16 degrees today, and it must be nearer 20, I would think.
And when we came off the ship, it was really quite chilly.
Yeah.
But now it's really quite warm.
It is. Whew, sweat. So we're gonna, well, we don't know whether we're gonna attempt to get up to the Alhambra or not, because the lift is closed, which we tried to get to. If there's straight steps right up, we're not going to bother, but if there's slopey bits, we might walk up there.
Yeah, we might.
We just don't know, so we'll find out and take you with us if we get there. So we're a little way up the hill now. Some very interesting plants and things up here. Unfortunately these days our knees don't like too many steps, but they also have a series of paths that are on a slight incline. Of course you have to walk further, but our knees could cope with these, so we set off to see how far we could get. It was well worth the walk, especially on such a beautiful day as we were enjoying today. The views looking back over the harbour were quite spectacular, and it was a wonderful place to take lots of photographs. I'm sure Lindsay will be using a lot of these on the website. On our way back down we stopped off to say hello to some of the local residents. We think they were strays, but there was a lot of evidence that people were looking after them and feeding them. As we made our way back towards the port, we came across the Alameda Park, where we stopped and took some more footage for you. It really is a beautiful city to stroll around, and we were so blessed with the weather, bearing in mind this was the middle of December. All this walking had taken its toll on us, so we decided to stop somewhere and grab a refreshment. What have you got?
Albiro.
Albiro. Long deserved, eh? And nuts?
El Nuzio.
Nuzio. Right. Go for it. Good?
Yes.
While we were having our refreshments, we were temporarily joined by Paul, Carol and Alfie, and also Stuart and Vicky, and they joined us for a beer before heading off back to the ship. As you can see, people were just starting to turn on the Christmas lights. Unfortunately, because we were eating in the veranda tonight, we had to get back to the ship and freshen up before dinner. But this is a flavour of what we missed. If you'd like to see more of our Queen Victoria experience, or possibly our experiences on other ships, then please subscribe to the channel. Oh, and don't forget to hit that like button. So Linz, we're just about to head off and do something that we've never done before. What's that?
We're going into the veranda for dinner.
Yes, first time ever in a Veranda restaurant on Cunard. So,
Be interesting.
Let's see what it's like. I'm sure it'll be fantastic. On Queen Victoria, the Veranda Steakhouse is found on Deck 2, just off the Grand Lobby. This is an upcharge restaurant. If you book before you board the ship, the prices are $58.50 for dinner and $31.50 for lunch. Or if you book while on board, the cost is $65 for dinner and $35 for lunch. Here's a quick look at the menu. Do you have any particular favourites on Cunard? Perhaps you'd leave them in the comments below. So we've ordered our meals and we've got this bread here. Lindsay's tried it, I haven't tried it yet. I've been ordering the wine.
You're not going to get any.
Is it that nice? Beautiful, is it? Yeah?
Yeah.
So what have you ordered, Lindsay?
Crab cake.
Crab cake?
And then filet mignon.
Yeah.
And all the various sides.
Lots of sides.
All of them.
I've gone for the Caesar salad, which is being prepared at the table without the anchovies, because of my fish potential issues. And I've ordered the ribeye with the pepper sauce. So let's get some of this bread while I can before Lindsay eats it all. So let's see what you think of the wine, Linz.
Big glass.
Big glass. Cab Sauv, Californian Cab Sauv. And the verdict?
That's quite nice, light and fruity.
Smooth and fruity?
Yeah, quite light, yeah.
Good. We'll try it then. There's a problem with this wine.
It's too easy, isn't it?
It's too easy.
Yeah, it is.
Could mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's bad
Very
news.
nice.
Very bad news, yeah.
Yeah, very bad news, very nice wine. What have you got in your hand, Linz? She's terrifying me the way you're holding that.
This is the knife I've chosen for my steak.
Oh yes, and
it's recommended for ladies, but it's an old. It's an old bone-handled knife.
Oh, old bones. I've got old bones.
Yeah, so have I. So it's very appropriate for me. And you've got one as well.
I've got my special knife here. is called a Brooklyn, in honour of a couple of years ago when we sailed into Brooklyn. I thought I'd give it a go.
We have this croutons, olive oil, garlic, egg yolk.
No,
You can have
I'm fine with all that.
Yeah, just no anchovies, huh?
Correct, yeah.
All good. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this beautiful egg yolk from the organic hen that we have upstairs from the winter garden.
Oh, really?
Yes. We
What's
have a winter
her
garden
name?
Tommy.
Tommy. He's a comedian as well.
Tommy laid this beautiful egg, so you can have your Caesar salad tonight.
Okay. Is Tommy confused?
We're going to add some garlic for a little razzle
Oh, good,
dazzle.
good, yeah.
The oil I have is olive because canola is not working nowadays.
Uh-huh.
Going to...
Poor Tommy, all that hard work. Oh, he's enjoying that.
I'm really holding space for this. You want to do it in a circular motion so it gathers all the flavours, and you want all those notes hitting when you put in the leaves, right?
Is that clockwise
You
or
wanna do it in a
anti-clockwise,
circular
or doesn't it matter?
You don't want to do it like this, otherwise it's
doesn't
going to be
work.
pointless.
Okay.
You have to do it like this.
We're learning.
And the faster you go, the more flavour profile it gets.
Oh,
No, I'm just talking nonsense.
a bit like us then. We tend to talk a load of nonsense. So how many Caesar salads do you think you ever made, Michael?
Sir, if I can be honest, too much.
Too much?
Too many. No, sir, I've lost count actually. But to be honest, I was really scared to do this in the beginning.
Why?
Because coming to the veranda, I never knew about the tableside service. But now I do it like a boss.
Yes, why not?
Now I can confidently make any Caesar salad that anyone asks.
Good. So how long have you been at the veranda then?
Just now under 2 months.
2 months. Okay. We've never been to the veranda before.
Oh, really?
No, we did Sir Samuel's on Queen Anne, which is similar.
Oh, is that what they call on Queen Anne?
Yeah.
Sir Samuel's?
Sir Samuel's, yeah.
Oh.
But we were unlucky, weren't we?
How do you mean unlucky?
Well, we were on the maiden voyage and things weren't quite running very smoothly.
Oh, that's part of the... That always happens, sir.
Yeah, it always happens.
I hope people were very understanding. But still, I mean, you paid for it, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
It'll be interesting to go back in
a year
12
or so's
months
time.
and see how
When
it's
you're going to go?
changed.
In 12 months?
Well,
Maybe,
we'd like
yeah.
to, but
Yeah.
Hopefully everything will be settled
Well,
by
it'd be
then.
I'm
just
sure it will be.
Interesting to see.
We've
how
actually
it's
got
changed.
friends that are on her at the moment.
Yeah, in what?
And we're meeting up in Lisbon because she's in Lisbon the same day as us.
Tomorrow?
No.
Oh, the day after.
2 days, I think, after.
Really? Is Queen Anne going to be there?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And we're meeting up we're going to go and have lunch somewhere with them.
And have they given you any feedback of how their cruise is?
Yes, they have. Very good.
Oh, yeah? You see?
Very good.
It's like kind of like a business. The first 3 years, it's like that. And then afterwards, it gets better.
Yeah.
Thank you. Look at that. It looks gorgeous. Thank you. So, Lindsay, your verdict on your crab cakes?
It's very nice.
Lots of crab?
Yes. Packed.
And the sauce?
No, that was nice.
Excellent.
Went well with it.
Good. And I think I can safely say that was the best Caesar salad I've ever had. Very good. So this is my ribeye steak before I put the sauce on. Here's Lindsay's tiny little fillet steak. Isn't it? Yeah. It's very small for a 6 ouncer. And we've got...
And I'm pleased to say
Yes, hang on.
I've got a very hot dish for my mash.
Oh, rather than freezing cold like the
In fact,
Samuels.
they're all quite warm.
They are.
Yeah.
That's really good, the way it should be.
Yes.
So we have your mash. We've got the
Cream spinach.
cream spinach. We've got the mushrooms. We've got a tender stem broccoli. We've got the onion rings. And my fries with cheese and garlic. No, cheese and truffle. So now we've loaded it all up, and it looks fantastic. And it does as well. Wow. And here's a closer look at both our main courses.
What did you think of your steak?
Very good. It was perfectly cooked, perfectly tender. A slightly different texture than I'm used to for ribeye. It was quite a fine grain, whereas ribeye is normally a bit coarse. Not a lot of fat on it either, which is unusual. Really good. The chips were good. The mushrooms were good. The broccoli was good, and this green stuff, spinach was quite nice as well. So all in all, a very nice meal. And yours, Liz?
I enjoyed mine very much. It was very tasty, and this butter that went with it, the Veranda steak butter, beautiful, went with it really well.
Flavour?
Tomatoey taste to it, really nice. I liked the mash. The mash was very good, and it was
Yeah, I tried a bit and it was very good.
and it was hot.
Hot. All the food was
All
hot.
the fruit was hot. The mushrooms were delicious. Tender stem broccoli was fine. And I had a bit of the spinach, which I'm not overly keen on, but it tasted nice. Yes,
Yeah, there's nothing
very
to
good.
complain about.
No, very good.
And in comparison to the Crane Grill on Sky,
I have to say, I think the steak on there is better. I think the sides and everything is equally as good.
Yep.
Slightly different, but equally as good. Service is probably slightly better.
service here.
Yeah.
Yes, I would say so.
But for me, the steak in Crane Grill still beats everything.
I agree with you, and I agree with you about the waiting staff. The attention to detail is spot on.
Yeah.
Excellent here.
Nice personalities too.
Nice personal. Yeah. So Lindsay, what delightfully delicious, sweet, tasty treat have you ordered for pudding?
Cheese and biscuits.
Oh. And I've gone for the dark chocolate fondant. Wow.
Of course you have.
Which there is a 20-minute wait. I'm more than
but
happy
that's-
to wait.
that's
It'll give me a
fine.
chance for my stomach to go
Yeah.
down a bit. I'm looking forward to it already. So this is my chocolate fondant. Wait for it. Oh, look at that. It's gooey. So Lindsay, your cheese board tonight.
Beautifully presented.
Yes,
It was
it's
really
nice to have
nice.
it served.
Yeah, it was very nice. There was plenty of choice there. There was blue cheese and double Gloucester and cheddar and Port Salut.
And the quality?
The cheddar was virtually tasteless and soapy.
Oh,
You know, that texture.
yes.
The double Gloucester had more taste, but it wasn't brilliant. The Port Salut was very weak.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder if they're getting non-tasty cheeses to cater for the American market.
I have no idea. It's a shame, but it was fine. But it was
Choice of crackers?
that was my choice. It was fine.
Yeah, but good.
Yeah, loads of choice
And
actually.
pickles and
In fact,
accompaniments.
some of the
What? Steady.
some of the crackers you would have liked
Well, yeah,
because
of
it was
course
those
I would.
unusual ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know the
Oh,
little
no.
black ones.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah,
those little
really
ones.
nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
good.
And what did you think of your pudding?
It was worth a 20-minute wait. If you come into the Veranda and there's a chocolate fondant and you like that sort of thing on the menu, just have it. It was fantastic, and it came with cherry ice cream, and I'm not really a lover of cherries, but the cherries that came with it were obviously soaked in kirsch or something like that.
So. Yeah.
And they complemented it so well. It wasn't quite as soft as I thought in the middle, but the flavour was just to die for, and it really hot, absolutely gorgeous.
And how was your coffee?
Coffee's okay.
Hot.
Yeah, it's hot, which is good, and it's flavoursome. It's not the best of coffee, but it's okay.
No, I would have said it's not the best of coffee, but it's instant. It's there. Run of the mill.
Run of the mill coffee, and it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
So what do you think about value for money, Lindsay?
It's not as good value for money as something like Crown Grill.
Yep.
I'd be happy to come back again, but not as you said, not desperate to come back. Not something I would book up immediately. And if you're going to have a meal that's this expensive, just top it off with a mint, a complimentary mint. Let's face it, they make them on board.
Yeah. Yeah, just to give it that little finish.
Final touch. Yeah.
Okay, I understand. And that brought us to the end of another stunning day on Queen Victoria. Next time, Lindsay and Ken travel to Cunard.